My name is Dr. Artika Tyner. I'm the founder of Planting People Growing Justice Leadership Institute. We founded our nonprofit literacy organization to do two things: to promote literacy and diversity in books. We knew this was vitally important because where we sit today, 1 in 4 American children cannot read. If you can't read by that 3rd or 4th grade level, you're looking at being 4 times more likely to drop out of school. And then dropping out of school increases your likelihood to be in contact with the criminal justice system by 3.5 times. But here's the hope for the future. We can change that today. We have the tools to promote literacy. We have the tools to build strong families and strong communities. Reading's about your imagination. Reading's about your creativity. And reading for me was about my destiny. So I'm sharing my life story, my experience each day when I work with young people. So how do we do this? Primarily in 2 ways. We have our Leaders or Readers program, which is held at the Rondo Library. That's a direct opportunity for family and community to come together for a comprehensive learning experience, but not comprehensive in the traditional academic way. It's supposed to be a carnival of fun, of learning, of reading, of growing in meaningful ways. It starts off that you have an opportunity to engage with a diverse author. For me, that never happened. I didn't even know any diverse authors. And more importantly, I didn't have any books with a diverse character that even centered my life experience as a Black girl. So we are ensuring that we're creating both those mirrors and windows. Those mirrors where young people of color can see a positive representation of themselves on the pages of books, and those windows where we can ensure that all children learn across their differences and build cultural bridges. In addition, of course, I'm surrounded by books, but what I'm proud of is that most of the books I'm surrounded by were written by our community and written by our children in particular. We've trained 66 children authors. They have published a range of youth anthologies, of picture books, of poetry collections. We are teaching the young people that community organizing mantra: God voice, God power. For me, my home was always the library. I would find myself lost in pages of books. So my friend from grade school, we'd jump on the little bus or we'd walk over, look for the bookmobile. We were always chasing books. So I think that is where the journey starts. So it was a given for me that reading was not only this recreational activity, but reading was something that could give life. It could activate my imagination. Reading and engaging in storytelling was everything. I would say the pivotal point that changed my life was realizing that that wasn't everyone's experience, because it definitely was mine. The moment I knew when it was different is when I started to meet some of my clients who were incarcerated. And that was a big eye-opening experience, that they didn't have the same community network that I experienced in Rondo. They didn't have the same mentors or educational experience that I had. Many of my clients learned how to read while in prison. So that was what really was a pivotal change in my life, from being a civil rights attorney in the courtroom working with my clients to advocate for change in policy and becoming a literacy advocate. I'm proud that Planting People Growing Justice is multifaceted. We are a Black-owned publishing house. We are a Black-owned bookstore. And we also have our nonprofit literacy foundation. I remember when I wanted to publish my first book, I was told things like, well, I'm not sure Black people read. It's like, well, I'm standing in front of you and I read. So a part of what I would tell anyone to be a part of a community is challenging myths and biases. And then what you do is create new access points and new opportunities for growth. And we did just that. So I'm proud. We published over a dozen books. We are then inspiring our local community to write for justice. There's a specific vehicle that we created for that. It's called Planting People Growing Justice. The bookstore, both in person and e-commerce, provides an added layer of value to our community, because then you can purchase the books that aren't typically sold in bookstores either. We have a curated list of diverse books to help inspire not just children, not just families, not just teachers, but the whole community around building a rich multicultural tapestry. And then I would say the nonprofit weaves it all together. It's the thread across, that it's an opportunity to say, we will create access to these books. If cost is a barrier, here, we're creating access to the books. Better yet, if you haven't had a chance to interact with an author or even travel to a bookstore, we're creating those opportunities. Do you want to learn about book publishing? We're here to teach you the process if you have a story to tell. So yes, it's probably, if we're looking across the nation, name another model like ours that's comprehensive, that has a social justice mission, and is community-based. My story can be your story too. The greatest challenge that we have is when we see a problem, to have the determination to create a solution. I did that. I saw the literacy challenge, and I knew that we didn't have to sit there and continue to look at the problem. We could create ways to engage children, family, and community in a comprehensive way. That's my mission and vision. What's yours? And the beauty of leadership is, it's not about position, it's not about title or an exercise of power. It's about that commitment in your heart to say that you're going to leave the world a better place than how you found it. And we can do that in big and small ways. Together, we can create change. Go block by block, neighbor by neighbor, and let's lift our voices for justice.